Your margin for error is so incredibly small with this team. If I'm just keeping it real right now, I can't come up with a good reason for this team's existence in 2K. They were 42-40 in real life, they got eliminated in the first round, and I'm not exactly sure that Mark Price was worth having an entire team in the game for. Look, let's keep this short and simple. If, for whatever reason, you find it necessary to run the challenge of winning a game with the Cavaliers sans LeBron, then you can't make mistakes. I went into my first couple of games kind of relaxed, and what you quickly find out is all of this team's ball handlers are so goddamn slow and unathletic. Mark Price is an amazing point guard and a good shooter, but you really have to run an offensive X's and O's for him to be effective, and pretty much just strictly that. You're not beating anybody off the dribble with him, there is no crossovers, he's literally just a good old-fashioned point guard and you have to treat him that way. If you pay close attention to this gameplay, I'm really not doing any kind of improvising on offense. I'm running set plays each time, getting to my spots and moving the ball. There is no one single guy that you can just give the ball to and center the offense around, and that combined with their lack of athleticism is what made them one of the most difficult teams that I've used to this point in this series. Now, I don't want to make it sound like they're just without any good players, they're just tough to use. Mark Price and Brad Daugherty are definitely useful, and Daugherty has a post game for you to work with, but the whole super slow paced offense really threw me off. You do have a 9-man rotation, but look at this. It consists of 2 centers ranked in the 60s, Hot Rod Williams, and a center ranked in the 70s, so if you're looking for some kind of offense, just think about how bad this is really quickly. You know what, as a matter of fact, let me take you back to the starting screen. They're literally trying to run tiny ass Steve Kerr as your starting shooting guard or small forward. Could you imagine the type of defensive problems you would have against so many teams in this game running that lineup? Yeah man, I'm sorry, I just don't have much to say about this team. If you're gonna use them, make sure to cut the Horns flare play on, because I promise you, you're gonna need it when the offense gets stagnant. And yeah, sit upright in your chair and focus extremely hard on running whatever play you call to the best of its ability. Even after all the dirt I just threw on this team, as you can see, I did manage to run this guy who was using the Shaquille O'Neal led Orlando Magic out of the building, but make no mistakes about it, I was just more focused than he was. The real story behind this team is that I used them once or twice before this video and I had no clue what the hell I was doing. Finally, I just went into full focus mode because I needed some kind of decent footage to upload, and that just resulted in me playing superior basketball to my opponent. So yeah, you're not about to beat anybody with this team just based off of talent. It would pretty much all have to come from you simply outplaying him as a basketball mind. Oh, and I guess I can give one small bit of advice for the tiny percentage of you that will venture out to use his team. Do not let 6'3" Steve Kerr start at one of your wing positions. The guy can shoot, but that's totally not worth the height, speed, and lateral movement he's going to be giving up on the defensive end. Bring him off the bench and run the Horns flare play for some quick points, and just do as much damage as you can with Mark Price. Not athletic at all, but as you saw in some of these set plays I was running, he can end up wide open and he's an accurate passer, so that's about all you've got. And yeah, the thing I was saying earlier about just limiting your mistakes, the thing that you'll find with this team, and this happened to me in the first few games, is that if you start racking up turnovers or you start getting a bunch of missed shots and the opponent jumps out to a big lead, the problem is you're just gonna have issues trying to find points to put on the board from a pressured position. For this game, it started out close and I jumped out pretty early, so there wasn't any pressure to find offense and I was able to get shots. But when you start turning the ball over, you're not fast or athletic enough to stop whatever he's gonna do on the other end. And then when you're just trying to put up points and you're down 10 with this squad, I just don't see how that would happen. If I'm being completely honest, I actually had an easier time scoring with the 71 Hawks. That was a team I used about a month ago with Pete Maravich, and to be honest, I don't even remember the star sidekick I had with him. I want to say Lou Hudson, but that's how nameless that team was. I can't even remember who I was running, but at least they had 2 stars who could create their own offense, and I guess that's what I was looking for this video. Besides Mark Price, and even that's sketchy with him, there's just not a lot of people here to create their own offense. So yeah, if you're looking for a challenge, use the 90 Cavs and good luck with that. But as far as if you're just trying to rack up wins and you're really trying to be competitive, I don't recommend this team to you, but to each its own. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment, and sub, and hit the bell next to my name if you want notifications on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys with the next team.